Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo.
What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Step.
It's your boy Legend.
And you are now tuned into the Flatbush Horseman podcast. What's up, what's up? It's been a couple of weeks. We took a couple of weeks off. Been on the grind. Been on the grind. A lot of things happened within that 2 weeks. I guess the first week we really didn't take off. It's kind of like we could have came in, but you know, Kobe
I ain't want to record that week, man. That week was sad, man.
Kobe passing, and
that just remind me we need to get at 24 seconds of silence.
Yeah, we're gonna start this show off with a 24 second of silence to honor
for the
late great Mamba and every other victim that we lost on the tragic
helicopter crash.
It's about to be 2 weeks now. And so let me get my time clock on, and so we can do the clock. So we can do the 24 seconds clock down. So starting now. Shout out to the Mamba. Shout out to Gigi. Shout out to the rest of the
R.I.P. to everybody in the helicopter crash.
The day that tragically went down. So yeah, it's kind of the reason why we didn't shoot that week, and didn't really know how to handle that. Didn't want to be insensitive to the situation.
But now we back.
So
back. I gotta get ready again, man.
So when you say Kobe Bryant, we've seen all these all the stories and the memes come out, and everybody remembers shooting the shot at the basket when you're shooting a paper ball or whatever you're shooting that basket and shouting out Kobe. Did you do that growing up? Or
Of course, you had to.
What's your takes on
it was in the culture.
When you hear Kobe Bryant?
I mean, Kobe was, I ain't gonna lie, the reason why I really fucked with Kobe, the Crazy 8s. When the Crazy 8s, like, those are some sneakers I never really paid attention to until I got older. But those Crazy 8s was different. Like, those are some different sneakers. Like, to look at it, the drip back in the days, like, if you could pull off some Crazy 8s now, it might look clean. But Kobe was just like, I don't know, I'm not really 100% Kobe fan, but Kobe was that guy, though. Like, you had to see him. Like, that was the big homie in the league for probably the whole time he was there. What? How long Kobe's in the league?
20 years.
20 years? Yeah, so...
20 years. 20 years.
At 20 years, he was the guy you had to come see. I mean, if he ain't give you the blessings, then something was wrong, you know? And Kobe was just Kobe, man. I ain't gonna lie. Kobe was just Kobe. He ruined some of my nights, you know, because he played teams that I was rooting for, and they pulled off the victory.
A lot of my nights.
Like, I'm an East Coast guy. Like, I wasn't repping the Lakers, you know? So, Lakers was that team that, even if a team that I was rooting for a second time or a third time, he was ruining it. Him and Shaq, oh, man. Shaq and Kobe, that's something I'ma miss, man. I wanted to see those guys really old, you know, see those guys old, talking their shit, old men, seeing the younger generation looking at them like, who is these guys? You know, and
that's exactly what Shaq
that's how I feel with Bill Russell and them.
Shaq was saying, like, we won't be able to talk our shit when we get older. His Hall of Fame speech,
it's not gonna be right.
Induction is coming up.
Yeah, there's something missing.
And he won't be able to give his speech and, you know, talk his shit. You know,
yeah, it's sad. Laker Nation, I feel sorry for y'all. I mean, my condolences. But that's a big loss in LA too.
When I hear Kobe, it's like, so my first All-Star game was '98. And and that was a crazy a moment to be a part of. Kobe playing.
How old you was 98?
I was 10 years old.
Yeah, 10. Yeah.
10 years old.
I was like
my
6.
my pops took me to the Jacob Javits Center for the All-Star Weekend festivities, and then we went to the All-Star game.
Okay.
So that was like always one of my memories that I'll never forget, is going and being a part of that All-Star Weekend.
That's fire. I
And,
never went to All-Star game yet. Or any festivities.
The collectibles that I got that weekend, like I really have to like. I know I have a Kobe card somewhere, and for all those that don't know about collecting cards, I think that used to be like a big part of the sports culture, is collecting players' cards. And so when I was growing up, I collected all types of sports cards: soccer, baseball, football, basketball. So I know I have these cards in my house, and I just have to look for and see which Kobe card I do have. But when I think about Kobe Bryant now, as I'm older, before to start it off, to when I was younger, I was more of a, so the draft class of '96 is set to be the greatest draft class of all time. And
I agree.
And they'll debate with LeBron and them's class of 2003.
Nah, that can't.
96. There's other
Too much
classes
killers.
in the 80s that they were talking about, but the class of '96: Allen Iverson, Stephon Marbury, Kobe Bryant. Like, it's a whole bunch of guys that came out that
Was Grant Hill in that or no?
that came out. No, was Grant Hill in that class? No. I believe he's 90.
I don't know. I thought he was.
Yeah, him and Jason Kidd split the Rookie of the Year award together. So no, he wasn't in that class.
Yeah.
So I to love that class was to the beginning of like understanding the game of basketball for me.
94.
For me, so to start watching the game, it was just all about Jordan. Then as I got older, you start growing, you start seeing new players come, and Iverson, Kobe, they were, that was that era of sports pop culture where it was kind of like intertwining music, rap, sports, all, and just going to another level of it. And like that's how we fell in love with personalities. And I always say I loved Kobe's personality as far as how he presented himself and played the game with
On the court. I loved it, but off the court, he kind of was
like
a guy. Like he was like
you know, like,
I can't really explain it, but he just
but
moved
now
like
that
he
we're
was the shit.
But now that we're older, and I sit back and I can analyze based off of just living my life and understand what it is to have those dreams and try to attain them, and for him to do it the way he did it, it's crazy, and it's very inspirational, motivational, and it's the next for our generation was the Jordan of our generation. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
And
That's
it's crazy
fact.
that we didn't look at it like that, because he came into a position where he had a lot of help being able to get drafted or get traded to the Lakers and play with Shaq and have that foundation of somebody that was already an all-star in the league, and Jerry West as somebody that was very known and solidified in the league and what he did and what he meant to the league. So he had a lot of help coming into the league, and for him to take that and, like people say, for 20 years to be a representation of basketball. That's why I say when people was putting up, do you think that he should be the logo? And
Of course.
I think that he should be the new logo, especially because the person that is the logo is the person who drafted him.
That makes sense.
That's like, if it was anybody to pass the torch to, it would be Kobe Bryant. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's the epitome of basketball. Like, his father played in the league. He grew up on the game. He came into the Man, listen, he grew up overseas. Not to just say like he's a crazy human being. Like think about it. He spoke so many languages. He grew up overseas. Things that I would want to do with my child now. Like if I had the opportunity, like make them up, grow up overseas, learn different languages, and learn the sport if that's what the passion is. And that's what he did. He learned the sport, came back over here in high school,
And murdered everybody.
got drafted. It's like when you look at Ben Simmons, you look at it like that. Kobe kind of did all that. Like
He set the bar high
they
for
were
people
saying
in the
like,
future. Yeah.
he is the epitome of basketball when you think about how you want your child or anyone to look at being competitive when it came to life and attaining your goals. So why not, have him symbolize what he represented for over 20 years? Because his family is NBA basketball.
I think that logo gonna come out though because it's time for a new change. That NBA logo.
That would be fire.
The NBA logo been there.
Fire. People would say, "Yo, if Jordan died."
How long that NBA logo been there? 70 years or something? That's 70 years. Like at least 60 years.
He's probably been the logo since the 70s. So you gotta think. How long does it say? He's been the logo. I think it's time to change though.
It came out in 69.
69,
So
right?
it's 69. So
69 from now.
between 2020. So
Nah, that logo been there for
50
way
years.
too long.
So,
yeah, like 50 years.
So it's only right that it changes now. But shout out to the Mamba. That's how a little reflection on Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm upset about is I never valued purchasing his sneakers or his merchandise. Like after he left Adidas when I was younger, it was like, then he went to Nike.
Man,
and I kind of just stuck it out.
I can't
with Nike
lie
anyway.
to the people, bro. I was not a Kobe fan, 100%.
Oh, no.
I respect Kobe
I
Bryant.
just respect Kobe
I
Bryant.
respect what he done in the
I
league.
was definitely.
I seen what he did. He made other players actually better. And people say that he don't because he doesn't pass the ball, which I disagree. Because if you didn't have Kobe on the team, you didn't have people to actually be playmakers and know that he could bring the ball up and still make a play. And he could play off the ball and still make a play.
Only time I thought Kobe was cold when he violated Smush Parker.
I mean, he violated Shaq too.
I spoke to Smush Parker about that, and that was hilarious to hear him talk about
He told
Kobe.
you? Huh? He told you? I seen him, but I never had a conversation with Smush. I seen him twice in 2 workouts.
Yeah.
Smush, he looked like a regular guy.
Nah, Smush is a cool person.
I know he's cool, but he just like a regular Joe. Like he never even played in the league.
That
Same thing when I seen Bashy. I seen Bashy and KP. Bashy looked like a little kid walking in the mall.
Shout out to Sebastian too.
Yeah, Sebastian Telfair.
I seen Bashy the other day.
It's a lot of rejuvenation going on. These guys they don't look like old guys. With Kobe, man, I wasn't a full fan. I just know he molded the game to where people actually started really practicing, going to the gym and working out.
I wanna see if, and it can't really get to them, and I hope it does. Well, with this social media era, is a lot of you don't know who's being genuine, or sometimes or most times. But who are these young kids gonna be inspired and motivated to put the work in like Kobe did?
I hope so.
Or any professional athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people that see it, and that's another reason why I never really did a lot of highlight tapes, or I'm known for doing highlight tapes or whatever, because I just don't believe in the false advertisement. But
facts. Like, if you're not working in the gym, what's the point of having a highlight tape?
Right. So are isn't the Rick Ross line infamous for saying, Kobe's wife wasn't with him shooting in the gym? Like, okay, who was with him shooting in the gym? He didn't have cameras in there. We don't have, unless it was like he was practicing after injuries and stuff like that in the Lakers facility or something. We don't have.
But then that's the thing. Back in the days, like when they was working out, social media was, like you said, social media was around, so they wasn't really filming workouts. People don't film workouts. That's something you don't film. Like,
but that's the conundrum. Like,
people, unless you are marketing your brand, like you're working people out, that's the only way. That's the only person that's supposed to post workouts. A person personally not supposed to post their own workouts.
So I don't get when players post their workouts.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Like I don't get these type of things. Then they go and half-ass in the workouts. So I just want to know, will this inspire the next gen to find meaning in this and treat the game right, like show respect to the game, and that's what's going on with the sport right now that I see, is that these kids think it's easier said than done. You get, and they just believe it's a 2K microwave generation, they call it. They think it's 2K. They come out, they see the things like they work. I say they work. They work their 2K player more than they work themselves. And then they look at elite players and wonder why those elite players are elite.
You know why I think they do that?
Want that same clout.
I think just because I'm not saying I'm closer to the age and generation, I feel like they feel that they could get more things covered on the game than in real life. As far as I'm gonna practice, I'm gonna do something that it takes weeks and weeks and weeks in real life to actually learn. I'm gonna do it in a few minutes just because it's on the game. So it's like, you ain't lifting 250, but in the game you might could lift 350, 450. So it's like, it's fabricating what workouts is really meant for. Workouts is really meant for, you go to the gym, you find some type of repertoire you want to do, and you stick with it. As far as working on jump shot, layup, free throws. So in a game now, you just playing the game. You feel like, they feel like they don't really have to learn doing a free throw, but they know they gotta learn how to make free throws. So they're looking at a game like it's just easier to do it. So they're looking for the back door out. They're not really taking the real heat of the game. The game actually sets it up.
There's no shortcut. Everybody say treat this
game. The game sets you up. NBA 2K sets you up to know how that workout settings is. They show you the gym. They show you the rec center. They show you the park.
My thing is why do you want to spend more time virtually than you do want to do in reality?
I'm just giving you a point, like where that's probably what they think it is. They probably just think it's just easier to play 2K.
No, there's a meaning for it, because if they, all right, so kids know. I believe kids know from the time they get to high school where they want to go with this thing, with this game. You get what I'm saying?
Not all kids is like that.
Listen about it. So if they're second guessing where they're gonna go with the game, they're still just gonna play the game just to go through the motions, just to be a part of whatever the game comes with. Now, how do we motivate and inspire kids to push themselves to their max regardless of where your career might end up? That's the thing. That's the thing right there. That's why half-assing comes in. You get what I'm saying? And I guess I understand that because I had to find something to push myself to, because I always knew that I would never get to that. See, I already knew that. To them, they're able-bodied, they can do whatever they want, they feel that they can, but they don't understand exactly how much work it takes to get there. You know what I'm trying to say? So when they see a person like Kobe Bryant, get what I'm trying to say, even though he had the foundation and the support and the backing financially to attain a great education and for training facilities, but after he did that, because there's a lot of players that get to the NBA now, and you get what I'm saying, and don't know how to stick it out there.
All right.
what do they do to get?
Nah, I want to bring up another
that
point, not to
work
get off of
ethic.
that topic. Remember before when 2K added like your My Career?
Yeah.
You never used to go to the gym and work out and do that type of stuff. So I say that to say this is like a lot of kids they don't got the full structure of basketball. Like they learn basketball the wrong way. For them to be playing so much damn 2K and not working out. And they see that they just added all these other features that shows that you have to work out to maintain the 99, right? That's what the goal is in 2K, right? To be a 99 all-star. But they don't know like a guy like Kobe really put in that work to be a 99 in real life. So
Right.
it's like,
You know what I'm trying to say?
It's like
You know what I'm trying to say?
he really put in some real pain
y'all
to
creating
become
the
a 99. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
already created player.
Well, how do we get them to be 99s in life?
That's tough. That's the
Like,
toughest thing.
regardless.
I mean,
That-
as a
and-
parent, take away the game. Take away your child's PS4, I guess. So however that works. If you really want to invest in your child, you need to take away their game system. And I'm not saying that to say
Nowadays,
nowadays, I'm not saying that to
Now
be
they
a
saying-
bad guy.
So the G is now, don't take your son, don't take their game away. Let them play the game so they can make money. How many people making e-game money? How
That's a
much?
lot. That's a lot, man. I'm not here to blow up
much
no
people-
spots, but
How much
2K ain't it right now.
How
If you
much
wanna
people
work
make
on
it?
basketball? You need
How
to
much
work.
people making e-game money?
I don't
worry,
even know
e-game-
about that.
Not to shout out, not to say that, because the e-game
I don't even know about
E-Game League will be in effect by spring. Shout out to Forever Lit, because we will be sponsoring the E-League. And that
See?
is going to be exciting.
See, you
That's gonna
playing
be
good
exciting.
guy and bad guy, Step, because this 2K,
No, what I'm
last 2K
but
is
the reason
really,
I do it, the reason I'm doing it because I'm catering. I want to cater to the kids that don't play basketball but play 2K. You get what I'm trying to say? That 2K is their game. There's a lot of kids out there that can't play the game of basketball,
we could play 2K,
but have that passion
and they
to
kill
play
us in 2K. I
Yeah,
know a
you
few
what I'm
kids
saying?
like that sit in their
So,
crib all day, play
they
2K.
love the game of basketball, cannot play it
Like you.
but they can go out, they can play the game 2K. So I want to reward them and give them something where they can
I mean,
express themselves.
that's something good to look out for. Too, you know?
so that's something to express themselves. But
Yeah, but Kobe,
shout out to the Mamba, motivation, inspiration.
Kobe
Motivating,
works hard,
inspiring.
man. That's a real
that's
my
what he
player level 99. Like,
He was hated like Jordan was by a lot, but we respected him because of his greatness and what he stood for. You know what I'm saying? So especially
and Kobe better than
Especially-
Jordan to me. I could say that.
what?
I could say that. Yes, I could say
Now
that.
he's crazy.
I could say that. I could say that.
Oh, he's crazy.
I could say that. I'm born 92. Me growing up, I didn't really see Jordan play like that. You feel me? Like I didn't really see Jordan play like that. I don't remember me seeing Jordan play like that.
Maybe I don't know.
The way I see Kobe and the way I see Jordan, the type of
Kobe,
decisions,
Jordan.
all right, I can't judge a man on the decisions he
had the
made.
trade ball.
Look, I'm not gonna judge a man on the decisions he made in
He
his
shot
life.
the trade better.
Who, Kobe?
Yeah, he shot
Of
the trade better,
course.
but
And he's smarter. He's a smarter player.
oh,
Kobe's smarter, all around smart. He knew exactly what he had to
he
do.
just turned up the views now.
Yeah, that's it. And I was gonna bring up that other situation too about when these guys are calling everybody legends nowadays, and they don't check out to be a legend. You know, as far as a legend as globally, like everybody knows you from Russia to Spain to Italy to America.
Oh, that's what we were missing.
What?
That's the topic that we were missing, and I'm glad you went there. See how everything just spun
Man,
right
look,
into.
anyways, man, this
And
legend thing
why
is
we
serious.
Why we on LA?
This legend thing is serious.
Shout out
man.
to Kobe. We're moving on to
Yeah,
the next.
Kobe
the next-
is the reason why
the
this
next-
situation came
this
about.
next- the
Because
next
you
debate.
cannot mention
All right.
you cannot mention a person's name
So,
next to Kobe Bryant's name right now, especially if he just died.
all right.
We're not gonna do that. We're
But
not
we've
gonna
been
bring up
people-
old deaths.
People, but people have been calling.
We're talking about Nipsey Hussle now.
People were
This is
been-
Nipsey. It's talking about
People
Nipsey.
have been calling Nipsey Hussle a legend.
He is a neighborhood legend. He was He was on a route to become bigger. He was gonna be bigger. He's gonna end up becoming a legend. But his run didn't get that long. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You calling people, I can't call Jay-Z a legend and call Nipsey a legend too. Hell no. Never.
Let's just ask. D, is Nipsey a legend?
I mean, Derek is an opinion. It's just wicked.
I feel like he has. Nah, he's not.
That's it. Your resume is what you are. I understand what he was doing.
Look at the word legend.
That's my name. I looked at my name meaning. You gotta understand what I'm saying. You can do it. Have fun. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, you got people that have a long resume, and you got this little resume, and you coming in this legend category. I mean, it's not Nipsey. Even Nipsey himself, and he's such a humble person. I've seen some of his interviews. He probably denied that he was a legend. That's how humble Nipsey is. He knows the real meaning of legend. He's trying to make a change.
Hold on.
Yeah, we know a legend is a popular myth. We know that.
Of recent,
we're not gonna do this.
A person
today,
or thing that inspires legends.
Look, Step, I understand. Yo, you gotta understand. They're so gang orientated. They're thinking like, oh, Nipsey. Oh, nah, that's the cuz. He's a legend. Not all day with that. You gotta really give credit when it's due.
I know, but beyond gang culture.
Beyond gang culture, he was in a position where he was.
His mark on life, but he's not a legend.
He was in a position.
That is legend. That is what legend is. Leaving a mark on life. He is a legend.
So if no.
Go ahead.
If what? See what you saying?
Come on.
If in high school you took a shit on yourself, right? You're forever known for that. That's your mark on life.
That's
being short and shit stained.
That's a fact.
A legend for that?
Being a snot nose. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
That's not nowhere near Nipsey Hussle.
That's like getting a job. You just started a job, and you're trying to work your way up to being the manager.
Nowhere near Nipsey Hussle. Bro, look up the stuff that he did.
Bro, I know the stuff he did. He was working with Dr. Sebi. He was trying to do his biography all over again. He done did 1,000,000 times already. He has other fans that actually try to push his work that does not get the acknowledgement that Nipsey got, because Nipsey is a famous rapper. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is he could have been a legend. I'm not saying he's not. Like, in the talks, he could have been a legend. He is on some Malcolm X revolutionary type stuff, and I respect that. That's what I respect.
He didn't get to live out his full potential, but the amount of time that he lived on this earth, and the impact he made, and the way he motivated and inspired people all around the world, not just where he's from, makes him a legend, bro.
Man, listen, I got time. So whenever y'all ready in the comments, y'all could write why he's a legend, because I want to listen to everybody explain to me, because everybody that says the same thing, I just
could he have gotten bigger?
Yes. And that's when he would have got his legend cape.
It's the same thing with Tupac. It's the same thing that happened
like
in
golf. Golf, would you get the golden jacket? The golf, you get the golden jacket.
So Biggie
give him
wasn't
a golden
legend?
jacket. He's a legend.
So Biggie wasn't a legend?
Of course he was a legend. You know why he's a legend? It took him years for him to become a legend.
Years?
Yes, it did.
Did it take him that many years?
It took him years.
What do you mean?
As far as his work, people started listening
after he passed?
People started listening to his work more
after
he died.
He passed.
Yes. And then they said, "Oh, nah,
he wasn't a legend."
They was like,
so
he could have been something
the day
big.
that he passed, he wasn't a legend.
How to say it? He was in a position
and he was younger than
younger
than Nipsey Hussle.
Listen, he was in a position where he was the face of the label, so he was known everywhere. Biggie.
Nipsey Hussle was independent.
All right, and there was a lot of independent guys that was before him. That's all legends.
He sold legends. He sold the album for $100.
That is beautiful. That's hustling. That's some real hustler shit.
That's
what I'm trying to tell you is they got people.
How many albums he sold for $100? Figure that. Like,
go ahead, bro. Look it up. At the end of the day, he did a lot of good things. I'm not gonna take that away from that man. Rest in peace to him too. He was a great guy, as I seen on social media and videos. But the legend card is serious. Like, you really have to impact not just... I feel like he impact a lot of young people.
Yeah.
The older people, I'm not taking that. I'm not going to just give out a legend card just because a guy died.
That's not legendary shit. He sold 1,000 copies. Well, that was just at this time.
Legendary shit. What? I know independent niggas that did better than him. Master P and them niggas did way better than what?
Hold on.
Come on, bro. We're not gonna do this, bro. Well, I know people that didn't sign to a label that did
Master
good.
P is a legend.
Of course. How the hell am I naming that Master P and then saying Nipsey Hussle is a legend too?
I bet you Master P would tell you Nipsey's a legend.
Because he want to have sympathy.
It's not sympathy.
For people. Yes. I bet you if he was in closed doors with Master P, he'd be like, nah, that young boy ain't no legend yet.
Hell
Come
yeah,
on,
you
man.
bugging the fuck out.
I'm telling you, it's a mental thing.
Nah,
like, people my age, people a little bit
out.
older than me, they're going to argue with me all day, but I'm entitled to my own opinion. And other people that agree with me actually see the things how I see.
So who else is not a legend?
Who else is not a legend? This wasn't planned for a conversation, but we could think about it. Who you think is not a legend? I hear it out, because if you could name Nipsey Hussle as a legend, then who else you could say is a legend? You could say Chief Keef is a legend if that's the case.
Hell
you could
no.
say
how you compare Chief Keef to Nipsey?
You could say Meek. I'm just giving you an example. You could say Meek Mill. You could say Meek Mill is a legend then. Meek Mill took what? He took against action against the justice system. Didn't he do that? Come on. Like, at the end of the day, he wanted to step up for his people.
He's working on it. I guess he's working on his legendary status right now.
Listen, if we're giving Nipsey legend status, I'm giving Meek Mill's legend status. Straight up.
Meek Mill is a legend.
But everybody said Nicki Minaj is a legend. Is she a legend?
Nicki Minaj is a legend.
Is Nicki Minaj a legend?
No.
Exactly. I thought I was bugging, but at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say, I can't say we're, because we're actually against each other in this predicament. You cannot call somebody a legend and everybody's not agreeing. Like, that's like saying, oh, Hov is a legend. Everybody's gonna agree that Hov is a legend. Everybody's gonna agree that Diddy's a legend. Everybody's gonna agree, but then you're gonna have Nipsey. One person in the room gonna say no. Next person gonna say, I don't know. Next person gonna say yes. So it's not a green light. It's not a green light for the world. For the world. I'm speaking for the world. I'm not just speaking
consensus?
For the guys in the hood and everybody that doing trap shit. The marathon continues, da-da-da. I respect the movement, but I feel like he's not a legend. Sorry, it's not. Kobe Bryant, legend. All over written. Who else? LeBron, legend. Nobody can't tell me nothing. And I got viewers that come at me about LeBron every day.
Maybe if Nipsey had 20, maybe Nipsey got to 20, then you'll understand. But I say he's legendary for what he did while he was here.
Bro, Tiny's a legend.
He is.
Tiny's a legend.
He is. He's done legendary shit.
Tiny's a legend.
Yeah.
But I'm giving you an example. He been in the game for so long. He had to get his hands dirty numerous times. Work had to been getting put in. Nipsey ain't putting that much work.
He did.
No.
Crazy.
I'm telling you, because at the end of the day, if Nipsey really did it, like I said, I would have been agreeing. I would agree that he was a legend. I'm not going to just be here and be a real ignorant dude.
Dedication was a very good album.
Dedication?
The next one probably would have been better.
All right, so you see what I mean? I don't want to put you on spot, but I'm not a person that listened to his music. I heard few features with him on Rick Ross and da-da-da. I don't even know the name of his album.
It's Victory Lap. Victory Lap.
Oh, yeah, I remember it by seeing it as far as...
Victory Lap was a very good album.
They was posting it, the ads and stuff.
I think if he was able to get to another one, it probably been better than that one. But Victory Lap was a very good album. Every track on it was hard.
He can make music.
Yeah.
I like how you sound on the track. Ain't nothing wrong with Nipsey Hussle to me. Nothing is wrong.
So yeah.
All around the corners, he was sharp. Every corner, he was sharp. But he's not a legend yet. He's not a legend. He's not a legend. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. What will really make him a legend is if he planted a seed that nobody knew about. And that seed started to sprout.
What's his name?
Like something globally. Like something to take over everything, and Nipsey name was on it because he put the seed in it. Then I was giving him the jacket, legend. Yeah, he did something that nobody knew about, and he died, and his legacy lives on. What legacy is living on with Nipsey right now? Could you explain that to me? What did he leave behind for somebody to actually push forward?
His music.
Besides music never dies.
And what he was doing in the inner city.
Music never dies, and what he did in the inner city. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Most of his people from Cali, he took care of them, so he's gonna have them off the rip.
But when musicians go,
yo,
they leave behind their music.
That's always left behind.
You get what I'm saying? So that right there.
I'm speaking on something else off of the music. What he did musically, he's not a legend. Musically, he's not a legend. He's not a legend. And I'm gonna say it just like that. Anything he did outside of music could get him some legend status. As far as he was on some like Black Panther type shit. I don't really know exactly to the T, but I know he was on some stand up for your rights type shit.
You just know yourself, not just stand up.
I don't really know too much, but I know like
he was on some enlightenment shit.
He's a political dude.
The shit
the political rapper.
Not just politics, but the shit that we was talking about. Basic period. Just knowing yourself as not just as a human being, bro. Knowing your power, knowing who you are, your true self. And that's the type of vibe he was on. And yeah, maybe he didn't get to live his full potential, like I said. But the time that he was here on the planet, he motivated and inspired and impacted others' lives as you would want to live out your life.
So I had wrote this post on Facebook a few days ago. Not even a few days ago, the day of the passing of Kobe Bryant. Mm-hmm. And the reactions I was getting, the comments I was getting, just because I said that Nipsey wasn't a legend. So that's how this conversation came about, because a lot of people, they feel like I'm trying to take away his jewels and stuff, and I'm not trying to take away no jewels from him. He can keep all his jewels, all the gems he left around.
We're not taking.
I'm just explaining what I'm saying. I'm not
just,
saying nothing what you're saying.
No, I'm saying just because you're saying he's a legend does not take away from who he is.
His accomplishments. Right. Salute to him. Salute to his family.
We're just talking about that term legend.
Salute to look. My name is Legend, and I'm not even a legend yet. That's just right off the bat. My name is Legend, and I'm not even a legend yet. So what I'm trying to say is Nipsey.
What do we consider legendary? Because I might be there.
I mean, as hood legends, I could say, Step, you are a hood legend. I could say that you are a hood legend.
I'll get it there.
I can't. I don't want to call myself a hood legend. I want the people to call me a hood legend.
I gotta go worldwide.
I want the people. To
I'm working like you said. Like Nipsey had. I understand where you're coming from. I respect your argument. There's no beef or the disagreement, but I never adjusted on Facebook. I just was watching you while everybody was coming at you. It was funny.
A few of my elders, I respect them, and they probably don't know where I'm coming from. But these guys, like, you gotta understand, these guys are just thinking like, yo, what he could have did, he could have been a legend. But just because a guy died don't mean you just give him the legend card. No. Just like I said, if he planted the seed that grows out later on in life.
So is Patrick, on to the next. Is Patrick Mahomes a legend?
Not yet. Not yet. Mahomes, you can't just win one Super Bowl and...
How many quarterbacks didn't win one Super Bowl?
That's good. Look, that's the thing. Bars are set to be high and low.
So why all of a sudden is Lamar Jackson better than Pat Mahomes?
All-around player, to me, Lamar Jackson has more of a run game than Patrick Mahomes. That makes you more of a valuable quarterback.
That doesn't make you a better player. That makes you a more all-around player. But Patrick Mahomes could do the same shit.
He could, but when I seen Lamar Jackson, the way he take off his first step, you can't really catch that.
Yeah, but
I done seen people chase down Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes' arm talent, his composure in the pocket.
Oh nah, yeah, cause his game prior to his baseball career, he got that. Shout
out to the Kansas City Chiefs. We moved on to football.
Football, man.
We missed the Super Bowl. and that was a great Super Bowl.
Nah, it was. That's probably the best Super Bowl I ever seen
Look, what?
in a long time. In a long time. I'm tired of seeing the Patriots beat out on niggas every Super Bowl. I'm tired of Eli getting them lucky runs.
we talked about the.
Come on, I'm just saying that was probably one of the best ones I sat down and witnessed. Shit. That was a good game.
Patriots have been winning everything.
That was a good game. Yeah, I hate the Patriots. Why would I be here talking about football and I'm talking about the Patriots? I hate you guys. I don't want to talk about you guys. I was
happy for Andy Reid.
Yeah, Andy Reid worked hard. Andy Reid was my guy when he was in Philly, but.
I was happy for Andy Reid. I was happy that he got his Super Bowl.
Andy Reid worked for that.
And
but I hate
Kelsey gave it up for him during the parade.
Yeah, my son Kelsey, you know him. He on
But
bars.
I think they have a nucleus to repeat.
They do, but then they got up and runnings like Lamar Jackson, big trust.
Big trust. I don't think. For some reason. He just doesn't have the composure that Pat Mahomes has. And he's a great talent, but when it comes down to the two of them, I just think Patty's just the Mahomie. He just
Patrick Mahomes is probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is year 3. This is just year 3.
Right, so,
he got drafted,
so to say
sat out his first year.
To say this.
Last year.
He won the Super Bowl. He's better than Lamar.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He's better than Lamar.
But people was like,
but I was saying as a player all around.
My guy Jalen Jacoby. I was watching. I watch everything, and I call up ESPN Radio. Yeah, they're gonna get used to me calling up too. I'll be calling up ESPN Radio, and but Jalen Jacoby was talking, and Jacoby was upset saying, why everybody talking about Mahomes? Mahomes is the best thing. Mahomes lost last year in the AFC Championship game to Tom Brady, or in the AFC. AFC. In the AFC Championship game to Tom Brady. And they came back.
Yeah, he's
breaking
see
more,
you next year.
He's breaking more records, doing more, and won a Super Bowl. Like, he's really that good, and they were down 10.
He's the best quarterback in the league.
They're down 10.
We're gonna end it right there. He's the best right now in the league, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, because
then I'm giving it to my boy.
Aaron Rodgers is getting old. Big trust is after. Are we just going off of talent?
I like Deshaun Watson.
Are we just going off of talent, or are we going off of experience?
I like Deshaun Watson.
Are we going off of just talent right now, or are we going off of experience, composure, everything. Clutch moments?
Everything.
So then, no. Pat Mahomes is number 1.
Lamar Jackson's number 2.
No, he's not.
I'm telling you.
No, he's not.
You're gonna give it to. You're gonna give it to Aaron Rodgers.
Did you see how he?
But you're gonna give it to Aaron Rodgers.
I'm talking about right now.
Oh, you talking about all around? That's what I'm saying.
That's what I said. All around.
We're talking about this season. That's what
I just said. Are we going on? But I'm saying all around. This season, no matter what. If you have
all
to go
around,
if you have to go play, if you have to go win a football game tomorrow, you got these people. You got these quarterbacks to pick. Pick from 5. Pick 5 of them.
I already told you mine. You was telling me. You was telling us yours.
No, Pat Mahomes. You said Pat Mahomes.
I said Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson
because
this year.
Because of Lamar Jackson and what he's done this year. Those are the people that you're going to take right now to go win a game.
Yeah, of course.
See, that's the thing. Football is not just about that one superior. It's all about how do you utilize that, your greatest attributes to win this game.
Difference between basketball and football. Football is all about youth. You got to do that shit while you can actually take that.
Did you see Lamar's playoff game?
He choked.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You would take him to go play a game for money tomorrow.
But he's a kid.
That's why I'm not taking him.
I'm taking him because he's the guy that when I put him out there, he's going to be the running back, the quarterback, the block. He's going to do all the little things for the team. As far as Patrick Mahomes, he might not be a good blocker like that. He might just could fling the ball. And I've seen him run a few times. He's usually not trying to get hit. I done seen Lamar Jackson put his shoulders down. Get up. What you doing?
All that talent is
That's what I want.
I want W.
If I'm in the front office,
I
I'm signing Lamar Jackson.
I said I want to go play a game tomorrow. I need to pick a quarterback.
And that's my 3 quarterbacks right there.
All right.
Your 3 is gonna be the guys with the most vet experience, like Tom Brady and.
Oh, I'm not picking Tom Brady right now.
Who you picking then, bro? Let me hear it, because you.
Mahomes, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, then maybe Lamar Jackson.
If this was last year, I probably would have agreed with you.
Then
It's 2020, man. This is a youthful thing. Those guys is about to retire. Drew Brees is thinking about retiring. Yeah, they are. They are. And they
Tom Brady is done.
when they were youthful, when they
He's not in
youthful,
my top 5. Like, you're not understanding. You put pressure on his ass.
when they youthful,
it's over for Brady.
like Brett Favre. When Brett Favre was younger, he was the man.
That's what I'm saying. Deshaun Watson and
Later on his year, he
Those
still
are my
got an
five,
arm.
like-
Nah, I respect your 5. I'm just saying, like, that 5 is just like,
Aaron Rodgers. He's still that man.
he's a GOAT. But you gotta understand, his
That's what I'm trying to
time
tell you.
is ticking just like every other.
I know, but he's still gonna
QB.
perform. You not understand? I said,
Yeah, he gonna perform.
I said go play a game tomorrow
Mhm.
for money. Time is ticking though, and NBA All Stars coming up. I'm just upset that I'm not gonna be there. That I thought I was gonna be there. That was the plan, but yeah, it's gonna be a sad weekend. And
Team LeBron and Team Giannis.
So what do you
Who
think
y'all
about-
got? Who y'all got? That's what I want to know.
what do you think about?
Who y'all got? I don't know who I got. You know who I got? Anybody that's on LeBron team. You know that.
You know what I'm trying to say? The format of the game. Did you see what the format of the game is gonna be?
What for Kobe Bryant?
They're gonna play the quarter out in a quarter.
It's gonna reset.
The quarter resets for the first 3 quarters, and in the 4th quarter,
It's regular.
yeah.
I mean, that's a cool format because it's all stars. You know, you want people to actually.
I think it's fucking dumb.
I like it. You know why I like it?
I think it's stupid.
The reason why I like it is because
I think they're doing too much.
the 4th quarter is always crunch time in a real game.
Yeah, been playing for Kobe 24. All right.
4th quarter is really the.
So how they doing this? We playing 2s and 3s, and that's kind of
All-Star
a quick
game-
quarter.
But listen, every All-Star game that I seen,
Oh, that's about
it was
12.
it was a race. It was a race to a certain 50 piece.
2s and 3s
Yeah.
to 24 is 12 minutes, I guess.
Like I said, I done seen teams have a close All-Star game.
But I'd rather
and then I
them
seen
just
blowouts in All-Star game, and then they come back.
I'd rather them just be grown men and just play an All-Star game with meaning. Like,
We've been seeing that shit forever.
So on Team LeBron,
they trying to switch it up.
Team LeBron is LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Luka, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
The reserves are Nikola Jokic,
All
Damian
killers.
Lillard, Chris Paul, DeMontis Sabonis, Ben Simmons,
All killers.
Jason Tatum, Russell Westbrook.
When is the All-Star? This week coming up,
This
right?
weekend.
So, yeah, that's
Yo,
when y'all
what
see
the-
us. Y'all gonna see us after the All-Star. You
Team
heard?
Giannis is starters of Giannis, Joel Embiid, if that was a team, Siakam, Embiid, Giannis, that would be ODing. Kemba Walker and Trae Young, those are the starters.
Reserves.
Bam. I'm like,
He's different.
but people are not really talking about his improvement. It's just kind of crazy that he just went from being a overlooked,
Jimmy
not even an
Butler.
overlooked, but someone that was not expected to take off and be so valuable to his team right away.
Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler, Rudy Gobert, Brandon
Brandon
Ingram,
Ingram,
Kyle Lowry, Chris Middleton, and Donovan Mitchell.
I like Chris Middleton. That's a solid player too. Solid shooter. But yeah, like I was saying, you ain't gonna see us until after the All-Star break.
That's gonna be a good game.
We gonna be working this week. Step got PSAL games this week.
No. We
Well,
lost
next
yesterday. Yeah. Well, shout out to my boy Andrew. Right. He upset us yesterday. In the Borough playoffs,
I'll
And
keep y'all updated with
we'll be
everything
getting
else.
ready. We'll get into the whole PSAL stuff after the season is over. We don't want no conflict of interest, and I don't want to talk before anything happens. And I mean, I'm being very humble. We are both being very humble about what we do. We are not trying to put light or take light away from our programs in any way. It's not about us. It's about the machines that we are a part of.
Really
And,
talk about more of the stuff
but
after the
when the
season.
season is over, we'll definitely get to our shit.
That's when you're gonna hear a lot of the tea.
But
we out of here today.
we out of here. That was our Mamba episode. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant,
too.
Gigi. And that was our Super Bowl recap and All-Star preview. We'll see y'all guys after the All-Star weekend.